200 laid off workers in the Alstom plant in Thunder Bay, and I spoke with the head of their union, Justin, this week, and we had a good conversation. And when I speak about moving faster, Mark, here's a prime example. They had funding for a new fleet of subway cars from the city of Toronto, and they'd done work for the city, I should say, in the past, and they were counting on that new fleet. Um, we could have had funding for that 2 years ago. Now we did get federal funding right before the election, a bit of politics, but delays on that meant that we still haven't started the procurement process and directives for those new cars. You'll recall we wrote to Mayor Chow and said, we want you to sole source those cars in Ontario, made by Ontario workers. All of the delays and our procurement policy says we might have to do open procurement. Well, look, the United States president doesn't give two hoots about that. So we have to move faster. And had we moved faster, I would have liked to have seen those cars being built right now. Now we're not giving up, and we're still pushing for that, and we're going to get those cars hopefully to Alstom. I spoke with the city and with the feds yesterday about that. But that's an example of things I wasn't expecting. These are 200 families, or General Motors, the third shift that they've said they're going to wind down, going out there with the premier just this week to tour the plant, to talk to those families. We got 6 months to deal with that before those layoffs. So we're working around the clock to protect these jobs.